Well, folks, it seems that Rachel Zegler cannot uh, go a few days without controversy at this point. Now that Snow White is getting ready to premiere and has premiered in Hollywood and whatnot. But it seems that she just keeps on pissing off original Snow White fans more and more. So let's get into this latest controversy. I will give my own thoughts on it too during the course of this video. But before we do get into it, if you like this channel and want to support the channel, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Those are the best ways to actually get the algorithm to notice the channel more and get more subs and get more content out for you all to enjoy. So without further ado, let's get into this. This is from Daily Mail. They have been covering Rachel Zegler extensively. So yeah, I'm going to start using them to get more stuff on Rachel Zegler to report for you all, seeing how y'all like these videos a little bit more. Rachel Zegler sparks more backlash over original Snow White film amid the woke controversy. She sparked more backlash over the film. $270 million remake of the 1937 classic will debut this week, but has been beset by multiple controversies, including lead star Zegler panning the original for its sexist traditional romance plot, to reimagining the Seven Dwarves as a diverse group of magical creatures of all heights, gender, and race. However, Zegler appears to have had a change of heart as she took to Instagram this week to share a new hairdo inspired by Adriana Caselotti, who voiced Snow White in the animated film. Posing for a coquettish, I have no idea how, coquettish, I don't know how to pronounce that, I'm sorry folks, shoot, with a bow in her hair and feigning laughter, Zegler wrote, "Just had to pay homage to the original Snow White, Miss Adriana Caselotti, to whom I owe everything." Now this is directly quoted, folks. By the way, notice the grammar here. She doesn't even put capitals on the names. She doesn't even put capitals on the letter I. This is pathetic. This is a kid in her 20s. And that is also by the way, folks, that is also how you know that her apology on Instagram after she insulted half of the country after the election of 2024, that's how you also know it was fake, because the apology's grammar was fully correct. Amid Zegler's past heavy criticisms, fans took her to task on online social media. One wrote, "Homage? She literally hates the OG Snow White storyline." Yeah, just had to pay homage to the original Snow White. Why pay homage to somebody you hate? To somebody who or to a movie or a show, or even the actresses or talent of those movies? Why pay homage if you don't like the film? And you have shown, folks, everybody's like, oh, she had to change her heart. No, she didn't. She still believes now what she believed then. She is putting on a show for you all so that she sounds like she's sorry. She sounds like she's humble. She's a self-admitted narcissist. So let's get back to this. She said she hated the original film, LMAO. She is so desperate now. That is true. She thought she hated the original. She does. The one she called weird and outdated? Yeah, that one. Although she watched it once as a kid and was so scared, she turned it off. Hard to disagree with that fact, because she admitted that. I thought she didn't like the original. She doesn't. Cringe. When is she going to apologize for insulting Walt in his original film? Never. Others praised the star for her beautiful tribute writing. Zegler's tribute to Adriana Caselotti is a beautiful moment honoring the legacy of the original Snow White voice actress while bringing her own magic to the role. She's fantastic. This woman, Zegler that is, literally said that the movie was made in 1937, and very evidently so. She falls in love with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird! Don't give me that shit that she's paying homage or tribute. She's doing this because Disney fucking told her to. That is the most likely scenario, folks. I'm not saying that is certified fact. I am saying that is the most likely scenario. Right now, she has no agency over her behavior. Well, she does. She can misbehave all she wants. But she is not going to win over anybody. Except for the diehard fans of Rachel Zegler. The Zegbots. You heard of the Brie bots from Brie Larson and stuff who come to her aid during the whole Captain Marvel controversy? Well, Zegler's got Zegbots. I mean, you say anything bad about Rachel Zegler, you will immediately get attacked on X with Zegbots. So yes, this is the hairstyle that she had. And then she's trying her best, apparently, to copy it. And here's all the other people. Now Rachel Zegler loves Snow White. Although she watched it once and the kid was so scared she turned it off. Yeah, these are all the tweets. I thought she didn't like the original. Good grief. The one she called weird and outdated. Was that before or after she told half of America that she doesn't want their business? Rachel Zegler tribute to Adriana Caselotti is a beautiful moment honoring the legacy. Yada yada. Zegler previously revealed she refused to sing the beloved song Someday My Prince Will Come from the 1937 classic, stating it was weird that the movie focused on Snow White's love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Yeah, she won't sing One Day My Prince Will Come. No, they got a new song in there, folks. Waiting on a Wish or some shit like that. We didn't do that this time. I was scared of the original version. I think I watched it once and never picked it up again. Told Variety in 2022. Rachel Zegler said her character is not going to be saved by the prince. To be fair, Gal Gadot said that first, and Rachel Zegler repeated it. I believe in consistency, folks. I believe in integrity. So yes, Gal Gadot gets a little bit of that blame too. She's not going to be saved by the prince. She's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be. When she spoke to Disney Expo last year, actually no, that was 2 years ago, 2023. She's dreaming about becoming the leader that her late father told her she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true. And she later gushed to Variety as her co-star Gal Gadot smiled beside her. Yeah, and then October 7th happened in the Middle East, and Hamas attacked, and instead of being sympathetic to her co-star, who was Israeli, where thousands of Israelis were murdered, she decides to say, hey, free Palestine! Yeah. Dumb ass. The Zegler was also criticized David Hand's 1937 original as extremely dated when it comes to the ideas of women's being in roles of power. She admitted she has only seen it once. The original came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird, so we didn't do that this time. We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story because we cast a guy in the movie. The guy is referring to Jason Burnap, plays a man named Jonathan. All of Andrew's scenes could be cut out. Who knows? It's Hollywood, baby. Yeah, this is class act narcissism, folks. This is a person who is not giving a shit about anything but herself. That is what Rachel Zegler is. And I am not saying that because I hate Rachel Zegler. I wish no harm to her. I am saying that because this is what she is literally projecting when she speaks. Narcissism. She's like, oh, I need to save my image. So I'm going to do a little, or I'm going to try to fool people into thinking I care about the original, even after I already said I didn't. But I'm going to try anyway. Or Disney told her to do it. So I am going to do up my hair and try to make it look like the original Adriana Caselotti's hair. To show reverence, even though I don't give a shit about the original. That is basically Rachel Zegler. Folks, she is a narcissist. She has admitted this on television interviews. I'm a narcissist! And yet people still won't think that she's going to get a successful movie. From what I hear, theaters, the ones that get booked seats and all, that you can reserve your seats for and stuff, they're empty! They are empty! So tell me again, Rachel, is your movie going to do that well? No, this is what's known as consequences for your misbehavior. But yeah, this comes after Zegler broke her silence on the controversy surrounding the upcoming live-action remake, which is set to hit theaters next week on March 21st. The West Side Story actress, who recently was cast in the West End musical Evita, was questioned by... Oh, now she's playing a tyrant. Ah! By TMZ about the criticism towards the movie as she arrived at LAX last week. However, the lead star of the film, which is the adaptation of the classic animation, avoided giving her answer as she swiftly made her way out into the crowded airport. So she's listening to her Disney handlers basically saying, "Get the fuck away from me! I don't want to talk to you." The outlet asked her how she felt that Snow White was finally hit in theaters, and she replies, "It feels wonderful, thank you." Yep, clip straight to the point. Rachel, who has been sealed and embroiled over drama controversial comments in the remake, was then questioned, "What would you say to those who are kind of just overly critiquing the film at this point you've worked so hard on?" Instead of offering another response, the actress quickly walked away towards an awaiting black SUV and hopped inside. Her latest comments after it was revealed in the UK premiere, while not take place, followed the Hollywood screening on Saturday, also being altered by Disney to avoid anti-woke backlash. It's not to avoid anti-woke backlash, folks. It's literally because they can't afford to keep putting out all the bells and whistles. They can't. Because they've wasted so much money on this, had to reshoot it. This movie is most likely up to 370 million at this point. That movie has to make $1 billion just to make profit. It has to make like maybe 800 million just to break even. I am guessing that this movie is going to lose anywhere from $350 to $500 million in losses. But yeah, this just keeps on going over all the other latest stuff that I've already covered. But yeah, her hairdo homage is nothing more than fueling her ego and fueling her narcissism just to try to save face. This woman is going to be irrelevant after Snow White bombs. Yes, she can do Evita on Broadway or wherever, but you know what? Nobody fucking cares. Rachel Zegler and her narcissism will soon be out of our lives, and then I can get back to reporting on other things, such as the John Wick video, or my John Wick 5 opinion piece that I put up, or that I'll put up in the card as well. But yeah, anyway, folks, that's the video. You all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. What do you think of this homage that she's trying to save face to do? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below, folks. This has been Orange Chat. Y'all have a wonderful day, and always remember to stay humble. Peace.